everyone. I'm on time, so that's good. The dog, of course, had to go out 2 seconds before I was due to start. And I'm just gonna give it a second and let people jump on. And there's the dog I was talking about. She always likes to make an appearance in the videos. And there's my unpainted wall that's been unpainted for months. So you're gonna see some stuff in the background. Hey Jen, hey Trudy. Yeah, so that's my disclaimer. You're gonna see some stuff in the background, maybe when I move you around. Hey Susie, we did some renovations last year and they are not completed yet. So there's some stuff that you're gonna see that's not painted, or hey Jen, that needs to be painted. Hey Jackie, and some clutter, because the house is a bit upside down right now, but it's clean, but it's upside down. Anyway, without further ado, I'm just getting my glasses cleaned here with the optic scarf. So this is the gray mini optic scarf. This is one of my favorite things. I have them everywhere. They're great for cleaning your electronics. They're great for cleaning your glasses. And if you have any kind of anti-glare coating on your glasses, hold on, dog. Sorry, she always demands attention when I'm not giving it to her. So what I was saying is the optic scarf will not remove anti-glare coatings from your glasses. So it's safe to use on electronics. It's safe to use on all of your glasses, your sunglasses. It's great for removing all of those smudge marks on your electronics. And it comes with this awesome little clip. Some of them come with a carabiner. This mini one comes with this clip, and it just clips right onto your bag or your purse or your belt loop or wherever you want to take it. So this is the gray mini, and this actually is free to our hosts if they get 3 party bookings. So if 3 of you decide to book a party under your host, whoever that is in this hostess battle, they will earn this mini optic scarf. We also have a sage green mini scarf in the warehouse sale, and I'll be posting about the warehouse sale after this live is over. So that is the optic scarf. It's one of the best products that we have, and it's a great gift as well, a really great gift. And it is made from microfiber, so it does have, oh no, it doesn't have backlock. I was checking to see if it had the silver embedded in it, but I don't think that it does. So that is our optic scarf. I'm going to start off with our EnviroCloth. So, oh great, we have 11 people. Hi everyone. Make sure, if there's any hosts on here, make sure that you tag a couple of your people that you're expecting to come on if you can. Don't end up in Facebook jail. Don't tag too many people. Sorry, dog. She just does this for treats. And I reward her because it's easier, so I'm reinforcing the bad behavior. Oh, good, Alana. Yes, I was hoping that you'd get on. I was a little bit worried. Okay, I'm glad you could make it. And I'm glad that all of you could make it. Alana was in Facebook jail earlier today, so we were a little bit concerned because she is one of our hostesses with the mostest. And then we also have Melissa Martin, we have Candace, and we have Tammy Christensen. So thank you everyone. I'm glad that you could join us. I'm gonna get started on this demo. I already showed you the optic scarf, but what I want to start with is our EnviroCloth. So this is the flagship product of Norwex. This is how Norwex got started. It was a little red cloth at the time, but we've evolved into nicer colors. So the EnviroCloth is your everything cloth. It is the cloth you're going to use to clean all of the washable surfaces in your house with just water. It's a really dense, finely woven microfiber. So in order to qualify for microfiber, the thread of the microfiber has to be 1/6 the width of a human hair. So if you were to take one of your hairs and split it into 6, that is what the width of a microfiber cloth is in order to qualify to be microfiber. Norwex took it a step further. We are 1/200th the width of a human hair. So it's extremely fine, extremely dense. If you were to unravel all of the thread in this cloth, it would stretch from here to the Gulf of Mexico. That's how much thread is in this cloth. And that's why it is so effective at mechanical cleaning. So the way that the way that Norwex microfiber works is it mechanically cleans, which means that it is removing things from the surface. If you're familiar with these types of wipes, these are chemical cleaners. So I know, especially during COVID, a lot of people were using these. However, we don't always use these properly. So if you read the directions, for the most part, these cloths need to stay wet on the surface for anywhere from 4 to 10 minutes to effectively kill the bacteria on the surface. And I don't think many of us use them that way. We use them the same way as any other cloth, right? We wipe down, we move on. That's certainly not 4 to 10 minutes. So, and then they kill the virus or the bacteria, and they leave it right on that surface. So you still have to wash with water afterwards. So I'm gonna set a timer for 4 minutes while I go about the demo, just to give you an idea of how long that actually is. So I just set a timer for 4 minutes on the microwave. I'm going to show you how the EnviroCloth works to mechanically remove the bacteria from the surface. The other thing I want to point out to you is that all of our cloths come with tags that tell you what they are. So this tag tells you that it's an EnviroCloth, and it also tells you that it has our backlock technology in it. Our backlock technology is silver that is embedded in the cloth. So it's not woven in, it's not going to come out. It's actually, if you think of cream, when you mix cream into your coffee, that's how it's embedded into the cloth. And what the silver does is it works as an antibacterial agent. So when you're done cleaning, you're going to rinse out your cloth, you're gonna rub it together just to dislodge anything that's stuck in it, because it does grab a lot of stuff with it being so dense. And then you're simply going to hang it up to dry. As it dries, the backlock goes to work to smother all of the bacteria, the mold, the fungi, and inhibits further growth. And that's why these cloths, when used properly and washed properly, aren't going to stink. Same with our towels, same with our kitchen cloths, same with our kitchen towels. It's because of the backlock, it's because of the silver that's embedded in the cloth that works as an antibacterial agent. I'm just gonna get my EnviroCloth wet. So I always start out with it dry, so you can see that I'm not putting anything other than water on it. I'll just swing you over here. So you can see I'm just using the tap. I'm just wetting the cloth thoroughly and then just wringing it out. So what I'm going to show you now, especially if you've never been to a Norwex demo before, prepare to be wowed. This is called the chicken demo. The chicken test, I should say. I'm just gonna wipe down the surface with my cloth, and then I'm going to fold it into 4. And I'm going to leave the tag side up so that you know that that's the side that I'm using. And I have a raw piece of chicken here. So you can see it's a gross raw piece of chicken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it on my counter. Okay. And then I'm going to take the EnviroCloth and I'm going to wipe down where I just had the chicken. Okay, cloth side up. There's actually some chicken bits on there, but I'll rinse them out afterwards. This is a protein swab, and what a protein swab does is it detects the presence of protein in the food industry. They use this very commonly from the health department. And so if it's green, it's clean. If it's purple, it detects the presence of protein. Basically, if there's protein there, then bacteria can grow. So what I'm going to do is take the swab. My swab broke. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, sorry, it's been a while since I used this. And I'm gonna swab down the surface where I had the chicken. And then I'm going to release the liquid into the swab. And you can see it's green. So green means clean. That's what we wanna see. The other nice thing about our cloths is that the bacteria that's in the cloth now will not transfer. Because it's so densely woven, it really holds on to everything that it picks up and it won't transfer. So I'm just gonna swab the cloth. Give it another shake and show you that it is still green, okay? So now I'm going to touch my piece of chicken And you can see the swab's already going purple. That's 4 minutes. So that's how long 4 minutes is. It took me the chicken test for 4 minutes. So you can see now that the swab is purple after touching the chicken. Actually, some of the purple's even on the chicken. So that's how Norwex works to mechanically lift and clean off of the surfaces. So you can be sure that anything that you're wiping down is being removed from the surface and trapped in the cloth. I'm just rinsing out my cloth because it has a little bit of chicken on it. And I want to go wash the windows with it in a second, so I don't want to transfer the chicken chunk that was stuck on there onto my windows. So this is the window cloth. If one of your hosts gets 1 party booking, they're going to get this window cloth for free. If they get 2 party bookings, they're going to get the window cloth, plus they're going to add this Enviro cloth and the dusting mitt. And then if they get 3 bookings, they're going to get the optic scarf that I showed you at the beginning. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew all of the things that hosts are going to get. This window cloth is what you're going to use to dry and polish. So this Enviro cloth is your cleaner. The window cloth is your dryer and polisher, and it's going to dry and polish your windows to a streak-free shine. You can use it on your mirrors, you can use it on your taps, any shiny surface basically. So I'm going to move you now. I'm going to take you over to my window. Remember my disclaimer earlier, if you see anything out of amiss, clutter, don't just look away. And if you see socks on the floor, it's because my dog is a sock hoarder and she steals them from us and then she growls at us and we can't get them away from her. So we always have socks on the floor. Okay, I'm just bringing you over to the window because I want to show you the window cloth and the Enviro cloth in action. And I'm just going to go grab my dusting mitt and my spray bottle. Okay. So I have some peanut butter here. I'm going to smear peanut butter on my window because I find it shows up better. And you can see it better. We usually use butter, but peanut butter's just as greasy and just as effective and not something that you would normally want to smear onto your windows. I'm going to stand on this side so you can see it okay. Just wiping off my hands here. So what you're going to do when you wash your windows or your mirrors is you're going to take the window cloth wet and you're going to use it to clean. So you want to use it to remove all of the residue. And you have it folded in 4 so that you have 4 different clean sides. Obviously you're not usually removing peanut butter, so it shouldn't even be this hard. Okay, so there's the peanut butter all gone. And then I'm going to use my window cloth to dry and polish. So I simply take my window cloth and rub it on the window. And you can see there's no streaks, there's no peanut butter left behind. Make sure it's all dry, and that's as easy as it is to clean your windows. This is honestly what sold me on Norwex from the beginning, is how easy it was to clean the windows. I couldn't stand having dirty windows. If you have a lot of windows, something you might want to consider is the handheld system. So this is the window mop, the small mop base pad, and the multi-use handle. And the multi-use handle actually has a little brush in it that's great for cleaning out the tracks of your windows. Ooh, my tracks are dirty. And also you can use that on keyboards and stuff as well. So when you're using this, if your windows are really dirty, you're going to want to use the wet pad first to clean, or your Enviro cloth to clean. But if your windows are not too bad, you can just go straight on with the window cloth. And this cleans just really easily. And again, it's the window cloth mop pad, so it is the same material as our window cloth. And again, cleans to a streak-free shine. And that's the handheld system. If you have the mop, you can simply buy the handle and you'll be able to turn this into a handheld system. The handle comes separately, and all of our handles are interchangeable. So this is the small mop base pad, so it does fit on the mop. And then the handheld system also comes with a squeegee attachment. So if you already have the Enviro wand or the handheld system or the handle, you can buy just the attachment for the squeegee. And again, another way to clean your windows. So if you have shower doors, glass shower doors, this is something that you may want to help clean them. And again, it just depends how you prefer to clean the glass surfaces in your house. And then I usually just take the window cloth and get that last little bit of water off. Whoops. And then my favorite part is the dusting mitt. So the dusting mitt can be used dry to dust all your surfaces. You just go along and you're just going to pick things up. It's picking up dust and dirt and hair here. And then you can pick up things and actually dust them with it. But what I like to do sorry, I'm having trouble getting my window open. You can tell it's winter, I haven't opened the windows in a while. Is use the dusting mitt wet, and I'm just going to spray some water on it. This is our Forever spray bottle. And you're just going to run your hand along the screen. And that is going to pick up all of the dirt and dust that is on your screen, and you don't have to remove the screens to clean them. So that's a little hack. That's one of our favorite things to do. And also, I will tell you, having 2 of these is really handy. You can get your house dusted so fast. So again, this package is going to be, this is the basic package, the window cloth and the Enviro cloth. And then if you add in the dusting mitt, this is the household package. This package is limited edition in this color. It's not available to anyone but hosts. And again, the hosts in this party can earn this for free if they get bookings. So for 1 booking, they're going to get a window cloth. For 2 bookings, they're going to get the Enviro and the dusting mitt. And then for 3 bookings, they're going to get all 3 of these plus the optic scarf. Before I take you back over to the kitchen, while we're talking about dusting, I just wanted to show you the Enviro wand. So the Enviro wand is part of the host rewards this month. I'll tell you what the levels are later. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this is really great for doing your crown molding. It's great for doing your baseboards. You don't even have to bend over. It gets into all the nooks and crannies. It has a really good chenille fingers here. I like it for our dining room attachments. It's got a lot of crevices, so you have to get in there to get all the dust and cobwebs out, and it picks all of that up. The other nice part about it is that it is bendable. So you can do your ceiling fans, you can do on the top of your shelves or on the top of your cabinets if you need to. And as I mentioned before, all of the handles are interchangeable. So you can put this on your mop handle and you can reach even higher. So before, when I used to have a sunlight and I had really high ceilings with a ceiling fan, I would put it on the mop pad and I'd be able to reach up to the ceiling to be able to clean those things. So this is the Enviro wand. And if you were to get the Enviro cloth and window cloth with the dusting mitt and the Enviro wand, that is the Household Plus package. So they come in a package. Whenever you're buying a package, you're saving some money over buying each item individually. Take you back over to the kitchen. I'm just gonna grab my peanut butter. My dog's looking at me. I think I'm disturbing her now that she's had her treat and been out. Hey, Megs? Okay. Oh, I forgot my cloth. Okay. The Enviro cloth, the window cloth, and the dusting mitt are the first 3 items in our Safe Haven 5 package. The Safe Haven 5 package is a really great starter kit. It's $117.99, and it basically gives you everything that you need to clean your house effectively, quickly, and remove all of those harsh chemicals. So the 4th product in the Safe Haven 5 is the cleaning paste. This is the I Put That Leap on Everything paste. You're going to use it. It's not abrasive. It can't be used on a few surfaces: wood, pewter, brushed stainless, nickel. I think I had them listed in the party, but it can be used on most surfaces. This is awesome for your stove. If you have shower doors, you can use it on your shower doors. You can use it on grout. There's so many uses for it. You can use it on the rubber of your running shoes to make them white again. It's a really dense paste, so it's dry and it's dense. So what you're going to do is you're simply going to take your cloth, get it wet, and get a couple swipes, and then clean whatever you need to clean with it. If you need a little bit more scrubbing power, we have the utility brush. So the utility brush has some tough bristles, and I like using this on grout in the bathroom. And it also has this really cool silicone tip, which can get into all the little crevices and corners. I use this around the faucets because I find they get kind of gross in between, and it's hard to get the cloth in there to clean. And I also use the Speary sponge a lot with the paste. So the Speary sponge is one of our non-abrasive sponges. It's not going to scratch any of your surfaces. So if you are using it on the stove or the glass of your stove, you can use the Speary sponge or the EnviroCloth with the paste to clean. Okay. So that is the paste. I'm not going to demo it right now because I don't want to take you over to the sink to clean the sink, but that's another good use for it. It's great for scrubbing up the sink and making it shine. I already published all of the uses for this, but I will publish them again. This is also part of our customer specials this month. So if you spend $120, you're going to be able to get the paste for $20, which is a savings of $17.99. If you get the Safe Haven 5 kit, of course, it's going to come in the Safe Haven 5 kit as your fourth product. Okay, and the fifth product in the Safe Haven 5 is the Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent. So I get a little bit passionate when I talk about the laundry detergent because A, I love it. B, I have really sensitive skin and allergies. And it took me a long time to find laundry detergent that I could use that wouldn't irritate my skin. So for years I used Purex, and I thought Purex was just the best, and it's called Purex, so it must be good. I looked it up on EWG, and it contains a lot of ingredients that aren't really that great for you. This is not the same. This is septic safe. It is free of phosphates, sulfates. It has no chlorine bleach, no fillers, no optical brighteners, no animal testing, no dyes or fragrances, and it's biodegradable. So this is safe for everyone to use. Our skin is our largest organ, so everything that we wash our clothes with, our sheets, our towels, ultimately is touching our skin and absorbing into our bloodstream. And there's these things called endocrine disruptors and body burden that we carry with us. And these are things that are chemical buildup in our body. It's things that were even passed on to us as a child from our mothers and things that we've passed on to our children. So any change that we can make to relieve that burden is huge. So I highly recommend the laundry detergent. You only need a teaspoon per load. The bag should last the average family of 5 up to 4 months if you use the teaspoon per load. It's highly concentrated, so you really don't need a lot. And I do have samples available. So if you're placing an order and you're not ready to try the detergent yet or to buy the big bag of detergent yet and you'd like a sample, let me know and I can get one out to you. I like to keep a shaker of the up by the sink, and I use it to hand wash some of our cloths if they get a little bit more grungy than normal. I also use it to wash my body cloths after I've removed my makeup, and I use it to hand wash our masks as well. This also doubles as a really great all-purpose cleaner. So if you just add a teaspoon of it to the 1 cup of water in a spray bottle, you can use this to clean all of your surfaces. We used it to clean our eaves trough. It came off like butter. If your floors are really dirty, you're going to want to spray it down with some of the up. And you can use it anywhere where you need a cleaner. My necklace actually is a little bit tarnished, I think, from being away and being in the salt water, so I'm going to wash it later in the up, but you just soak it in the up and it takes everything away. So I'll make sure I take some before and afters of that for you. It makes your whites whiter and it makes your brights brighter. So definitely something to try, something to consider. And again, I can give you a sample if it's something that you'd like to try out before you buy the big bag. But if you buy the Safe Haven 5 and you're not ready to switch to detergent yet, you can save this and just use it to wash your cloths and to use it to do a deep soak or a deep clean on anything that you need a little bit of extra cleaning power for. You can soak it in hot water, rinse it out, and then wash it as normal. Okay, so that's the Up, the Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent. Excuse me. And then while we're on laundry, I just have to mention the balls. So everyone loves balls. These are our Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. They come in a set of 3, and they are going to get rid of dryer sheets. So dryer sheets also contain one of the worst carcinogens in our house. Alana, sorry. We're so childish, but I mean, you got to have some fun with these demos, right? You can put essential oils on these, so you can lightly scent your balls if you want. And then you just toss them in with your laundry. For smaller loads, you can use 3. For larger loads, I like to use 6. We have a huge dryer, and they go missing a lot in this house too, and the dog likes to play with them. But what these do is they help to lift and separate all of the laundry so that it dries faster. So it should cut down on your drying time by 15 to 20%. They last at least 1,000 loads. So you're no more buying dryer sheets. They're going to last you forever. Okay, thanks, Melissa. Talk to you later. If you're going to get rid of one thing in your house, well, 2 things I would recommend: the bathroom cleaner and the dryer sheets for sure. So that is our Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. They come in a set of 3. They are lamb's wool. I am allergic to wool, but I can use them in my clothes because they don't leave anything behind on your clothes. One last thing I just want to show you before I move on from laundry is the difference in laundry detergents. So this is our Up. This is 1 teaspoon of Up in water. This is a Tide Pod in the same amount of water. All of that stuff you're seeing there is all left behind on your clothes. And those are all chemicals and fragrances and things that are not good for us. So it also breaks down the fibers of your clothes so that your clothes won't last as long. So I just wanted to show you that, the difference between our Up versus a Tide Pod. You can see there's a clear difference. Okay. Let's get into some kitchen stuff. I love our kitchen cloths and towels. I was telling Alana this earlier, I used to be able to walk into the kitchen and I would smell my kitchen cloth because it gets gross so fast and it would have bacteria growing on it. That's what you're smelling. You're smelling the bacteria growing on those cloths, and it's disgusting. And then we'd throw them out. So we'd just be creating more waste for the landfill, or we bleach the hell out of them. So then we'd be putting bleach in our waterways and chemicals into the stuff that we're using to clean and dry our dishes that we're eating off of. So not a great solution. Enter Norwex. So the Norwex kitchen cloths and towels have the backlock technology, so they have that silver embedded in them. If you use them properly, wash them properly, they are not going to stink. If they start to stink or they start getting a little bit crusty, it's time for a deep clean. So you can ask me for a sample of our booster, or you can use the laundry detergent, and you're going to soak them in hot water and pull out all of that gross stuff that's in them. So again, they have on the tag what they are. So this is the kitchen cloth, towel, and then it has the backlock. Not only that, they are super absorbent. So I'm going to show you a couple different things. I'll start with the counter cloth. So this is the counter cloth. It is the same size as a Select-A-Size paper towel. Well, it's a little bit smaller actually. And it's super absorbent. It has this great bubbly texture. So this is gonna pick up all your crumbs and all your stuff that's on your counters. And they come in a set of 3, or they come with this cute little house and 6 cloths. And I believe as part of the warehouse sale, these are on sale for $52.99, normally $68.99. So you're gonna get the cloth and you're gonna get the house and 6 cloths with it. I think it's probably those colors or something similar to those colors. with the house. After I wash with the counters down, I just rinse the cloth. I don't hang it to dry because we don't have any doorknobs over here. So I just put it over the house and let it dry. But what I want to show you is how much water it can hold. So it holds up to 1/4 cup of water. And I'm going to put I just want to make sure I have water in there. I'm going to put the paper towel in this 1/4 cup of water. Okay. I'm just going to move that out of the way for a second. So the counter cloth has absorbed the 1/4 cup of water. It is dripping a little bit, but it's absorbed most of that water with just a couple drips. The paper towel, however, has not absorbed as much of the 1/4 cup of water, and it's flimsy, and it's going to pull apart, and it's wasteful, and it costs money. So I highly recommend switching over to the counter cloths. I showed you a few hacks for the counter cloths as well. I like to put it in with my berries to absorb excess moisture and help them stay fresh longer. You can put it in with your spinach and your mixed greens for the same reason. Put it in dry, obviously, and it will absorb up the excess moisture. And it wraps really nicely around a pint of Haagen-Dazs. So that's my favorite use for it. And now I'm going to show you the kitchen towel absorbency. So the kitchen towel holds up to 1.5 cups of water. And I just have a standard size, I should have showed you this before, a standard size tea towel, which is actually a little bit bigger than the Norwex kitchen towel. And I have a 1.5 cups of water in this bowl as well. You guys can see that I love my Pampered Chef too. These measuring cups are the best. That's why I have 2, because I use them a lot. Okay. So there's still a few dry spots on there. So here is the kitchen towel, and this is in the mushroom, and this is the diamond texture. It has absorbed the 1.5 cups of water completely, and no drips. So unlike the counter cloth that had a couple of drips compared to the paper towel, this has absolutely no drips, and it's completely empty. Versus the cotton tea towel, which is completely saturated and dripping all over the place and still has a bunch of water left in it. So that's one of the reasons that I really love these. You're going to be able, if you do dishes by hand still, you're really going to love these because you can dry your dishes so quickly and easily. I'm going to wring this out, and I'm still going to be able to pick up this water that I poured onto the counter. Even though this is fairly wet, it's still super absorbent. Still has some left in it. And I squeezed out quite a bit of the water. So that is the kitchen towels, and they come in a set with a matching cloth, or they come individually, or you can buy just the cloths in a set of 3. And again, the counter cloths come in set of 3, or they come with the house. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. As a set of 6. The good news for our host is that if they have 5 buying guests, they're going to get a free kitchen cloth. If they have 8 buying guests, they are going to add a free kitchen towel. And if they have 12 buying guests, they're going to add a set of counter cloths. So these are all cumulative rewards. They're going to get these in addition to the booking presents if they qualify for those. Excuse me. And then they could also earn up to 12% of their party sales in a credit to spend on whatever they want. And there are some other rewards that Norwex is giving you as a host that I'm going to show you in a little bit. How's my time? Oh, I'm over half an hour. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit quickly because there's just a couple more things that I want to show you. So the netted dishcloth, I think that you could all feel my love for the netted dishcloth in my posts. It looks weird. It's ugly. It's not the nicest cloth in the world, but it's amazing for doing dishes. It's great for if you're a baker. It scrubs everything. It washes up like a dream, and you can just put it on the top rack of the dishwasher. I just lay it over all of the dishes on the top rack to wash it. If you're a baker, you're gonna want this. So I'm just gonna do my egg here. Oh, not my up. Where's my flour? I have some flour in the shaker, so you know that baking can be pretty messy. What you're gonna do with this is lay it over your egg, and then you're simply going to scrunch it up like you would with a poof, and all of the egg is easily picked up. You just dump it out into your sink, and everything is stuck in the cloth, and then you're going to just rinse this out, and it's ready to go again. I'm just gonna wipe that off because I spilled some when I showed you the cloth. So that is the netted dishcloth. It comes in a pack of 2. They'll last you forever, or you can share with a friend. Before I show you the mop, I just want to quickly talk to you about some of our customer specials, and then I'll show you the mop, we'll do the draw, and then we'll move on. So, customer specials. So we have the body and face pack, and these are travel size, so they're a little bit smaller than our standard size body and face packs. They're perfect for in your purse and on the go. Along with our body scrub mitt, which is a great double-sided mitt that's awesome for exfoliating in the shower. I like to use it before I shave, so I like to use it up my leg so that I'm lifting the hairs on my leg. It's exfoliating while I'm going, and then you just shave. You don't even need shaving cream. I know you don't believe me, but you don't. And then we have our Snowflake Forever Foaming Hand Wash Pump, which is really cute. And the refillable hand soap in the Sugar Plum Foaming Hand Wash scent, which is amazing. So we're all washing our hands a lot more lately. This is a great addition to your bathroom or kitchen. It's on sale for $54.99. It's usually $69.98. And it makes a nice hostess gift as well. And we also have our large entry mat for $80. So most of allergens and dirt get tracked into your house in your first 3 steps. So our microfiber entry mat is actually designed in such a way that it's going to capture and take all of that dirt and dust in your first 3 steps into the house, as long as you're not stepping wide, and trap it so that it's not going into the rest of the house. Very briefly, because I know we probably have some Beachbody coaches on here, I wanted to tell you about our new active towels. So we have a small size active towel. Again, super soft. It's made out of the same material as our beach towel. It's the suede microfiber. The small size is great for just wrapping around your neck or obviously dabbing at the sweat. And it has our backlock technology. So you know how gross gym towels can get and how stinky they can get. Not with this one. You're going to use it, rinse it, hang it up to dry. The backlock's going to go to work and it's not going to stink. So that is the small size. And then we also have it in the large size, which you can put over your yoga mat, or if you're going back to the gym, you can put it on some of the equipment that you're using so that you don't have to touch it. This is the large size sport towel. And it's actually quite long. I don't know how long my arm span is, but I think they say your arm span is as tall as you are, so I'm about 5'8". So that makes this, what, about 68 inches, maybe 70 inches. I'll get the dimensions. Oh, the dimensions are right here. 68 inches by 26 inches. Wow, I was bang on. And again, this is the same material. It's the suede microfiber, and it has the backlock technology in it, so it is not going to stink and smell with all of the sweat on it. Alana, I knew you'd like that one. I threw that one in for you. I wanted to show you the MVP. So this is our microfiber variety pack. It comes with a mini Enviro, a mini window cloth, and a mini body cloth. And all of our hosts are going to get this MVP for participating in this Hostess with the Mostest party as my thank you. So I wanted to show it to each of you so that you know what's possible when you're a host and the things that you can get for hosting a party. Norwex is very generous. This is a present from me as a thank you, but Norwex is also very generous. So in addition to the kitchen towel sets, the basic package, the optic scarf, the credit, our hosts are going to be able to earn, if they want it, the extra large mop. So they're going to get the graphite handle and the extra large mop pad. This is massive, it's 2 feet long. The mop I'm going to show you tonight is just a standard size mop. That's how much bigger the extra large mop pad is. So this is if you hit a $1,000 party, you get the extra large mop pad. If you hit a $750 party, you're going to get the regular size mop pad. But you're also going to get the EnviroWand, an oven and grill cleaner, a limited edition EnviroCloth. It's graphite with the denim trim. Yes, and that's what you get for a $750 or $1,000 party. So the $750 and the $1,000 party just is the difference between the size of the mop pads. Okay. So now I am going to show you the mop, and then I'm going to do the draw, and I'm going to do it without forgetting to do it before I leave. That's why I'm saying this out loud. I've kept you guys long enough anyway. I try to keep these to half an hour. Hopefully you've found out something that you didn't know, or a new way to use your Norwex, and something that you love. Okay, I'm gonna move you over here. My mops have all fallen down. So this is the mop in Nordic Naturals, and it comes with a telescopic handle. It comes with the disc on the handle you can use to hang your mop on any kind of surface. I hang it on the countertop usually, but a flat surface where it's high enough. And then that way you don't have a wet mop sitting on your floor to dry. It comes with the mop base, and it comes with a dry pad and a wet pad. This is the spray bottle attachment that is new to Norwex. It fits right onto the mop base. So you're basically going to click it on in 2 places, and I'll show you how it works in a second. It is an accessory that you can add on to the mop. The mop does not come with it. Okay. So when you dry mop, and I'm just going to put some flour on the floor to show you. When you dry mop, you're going to want to bring the mop up to about karaoke height, and you just turn the handle to lock it. And you're going to want to go in figure-8 motions to get the most control over the mop. And it's going to pick up with an electrostatic charge all of the flour, the dirt, and the dust on your floor. So you can see here, all of that flour. There's probably some hair on there, and dirt and dust is embedded in the cloth. We have a rubber brush that you can buy with the mop, and it's really great for cleaning the mop pads, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way and just go outside and bang it against the wall. You can throw these in the wash. Mine actually needs to be washed. Throw these in the wash just with your normal microfiber laundry, and away you go. So now I'm going to show you the wet mop pad. And what I used to do is, I used to take this spray bottle and I used to spray the floor, and then I'd go along and wet mop. But with the new bottle, I no longer have to do that. So I am going to adjust down to chest height for the wet mop. And I'm going to put you down on the floor so that you can see it. What you're going to do is you're going to press down on the handle, and you can see that it dispenses the water. And then you're just going to mop like you would mop your floor normally, just in a back and forth motion. And then when you get to the next section, you just press down, and the spray comes out, and away you go. So the mop is one of the most coveted items in our catalog. Everyone wants the mop. Oh, I told you guys I was wearing my pajamas, right? Everyone wants the mop. So there's 3 ways that you can get the mop. You can buy the mop, absolutely. It's $130, it's worth every penny. If it's in your budget, buy it. The other way you can get the mop is to host a party. So I already showed you that the mop is part of the Host Rewards this month. The nice thing about the mop being part of Host Rewards is then you can use your credit to buy anything else. When the mop is not part of the Host Rewards, you have to use your credit if that's what you want to buy. And the third way that you can get the mop is to join my team. So I'm an executive sales leader with Norwex. I have just under 80 people on my team. It's something that I never expected. I just got back from Punta Cana. I won a trip with Norwex to Punta Cana, and that was incredible. I got to meet some of my teammates in person that I never got to meet before because of COVID. I basically joined Norwex and then everything shut down. So that was really nice. Norwex has made my life easier for sure, because I have MS, which is a chronic illness, and some days the fatigue just takes over and I don't have time to clean or the energy to clean, and Norwex lets me do it in short little spouts, just with no mops to lug around, with no big bottles and caddies to lug around. I just bring a few cloths with me, takes a few swipes, and then things are clean. So I love that. The bathroom takes a little bit of extra work sometimes, but that's because it's all boys living here. It's 100% worth joining if it's something that you're interested in. It is a direct sales company, so we are not a pyramid scheme. We are not multi-level marketing. You have to work just as hard as your team in order to earn any kind of money. The trip is accessible to everyone. Anyone can win that trip. It's based on sales and it's based on building a team, and it's very easy to achieve. I'm trying for Hawaii now because now that I've been on a trip, I can't miss out on Hawaii. So that is our trip for next year. If you join now, you can try for Hawaii along with me. If it's something you think you might be interested in, just shoot me a line and let me know, and I can send you our FAQ document. I promise that I am not going to hound you. I'm not a high pressure type of person. I'll answer your questions and I'll let you make your decision, obviously, without bugging you about it. But it is 100% worth it. Best decision that I've made in a very long time, and I love being able to get 35% off all the products. So that was my main motivation for joining, and then I just talked about it so much that I ended up selling it. I remembered the draw. That's a miracle. Okay, so someone is going to win a body cloth. This is what the body cloths look like. This is one of my body cloths. It's pretty old. It's probably a little bit stained, but it's one of my favorite products. So after this demo, I'm going to use it to take off all of my makeup. It's going to exfoliate my skin. It's made my skin better. It removes the bacteria from your skin so that acne is not going to grow. And you're not getting this cloth, don't worry, you're getting a brand new one. It's just all around a really great product. I traveled with these, so I didn't have to bring cleanser with me. I didn't have to bring, makeup remover pads and all that kind of stuff with me. I just used my body cloths and I rinsed them out, hung them up to dry, and they were ready to use the next day. So I'm going to show you just how effective these are. I got mops falling all over the place here. I know I'm delaying the draw, sorry. So this is a Sharpie marker. It's a real Sharpie. And I just drew a little heart on my hand. And the body cloth actually is so effective. Oh, Bernadine, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it is you. Send me a message. I'll send you a little present anyway, if it's not you. Everyone needs a little bit of brightening up in their day. And you guys have all made my day because this is the first demo I've done in a while. And I kind of missed it, but so there you can see the Sharpie's all gone. Just from water and a body cloth. So you can imagine, I mean, I had to rub a little bit there, but you can imagine how effectively this is going to take off your makeup and how clean your skin's going to be at the end of the day. Oh, I don't mind. I love sharing Norwex, and everyone needs a little bit of kindness passed on to them as well. So Bernadine, message me afterwards, even if you're not the winner here, and I'll get your address from you and I'll send you something. Okay, let's see who the winner is. Maybe it will be Bernadine. Okay, the winner is number 775. I'm not sure who has that number. Just send me a quick message and let me know that you're the winner, and I'll make the arrangements to get you a clean and new body cloth. Thanks everyone for joining. I had a really good time tonight. It's been a long time since I've done a demo, probably a couple months. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I just really enjoyed being with all of you tonight and doing this and showing you Norwex and how much I love it. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I'm no pressure. I'm not gonna bug you, but we do need people to have a party so that their host can unlock their host rewards. So if something has sparked your attention tonight and you think that you'd like to try it out, have a party. There's nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you a penny. I do all of the work. All you have to do is invite your friends. So really, I'm glad that you joined me. I hope you have a good night. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll go through the comments after, and I have a hard time responding to them as I go along. Oh, thanks, Jack. Jack's watching. Alana? Sorry, that just is gonna make me cry. My son, Alana's my kid's bonus mom, so she is with my, oh my God, the whole family's watching. I'm glad you didn't tell me that before. So Alana's with my ex-husband, so she's the bonus mom to my kids, and my son's at their house right now. So he just sent me a message and it popped up on my screen, and it's gonna make me cry, Jack, so stop it. Okay, without further ado, thanks guys. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.